Okay, so I'm going to show you two different protocols. The first one we're going to do is a whole body bone scan. We're going to start on the determination of protocol on your rubric. So this patient is a male with prostate cancer, so we're going to do a whole body for prostate cancer. We're going to start with a lateral static of the head, so you're going to determine the position of the head, mark that in your field of view on the camera, and then set up your patient acquisition. Okay, so first we're going to get our patient comfortable, so we're going to get a knee under Rosie's legs here. You're going to ask Rosie to lift her legs up. You're going to place her legs. You're going to take your binding for the feet, make sure the feet are nice and straight. Make sure she's comfortable. You're going to ask her if she wants a blanket. And then if she wants a blanket, you can cover her with a blanket. At this point, you're going to ask Rosie if she's comfortable, if she's claustrophobic, if she wants anything over her eyes. Rosie's okay for right now. So what we're going to do is find out where her head is using our numbers here. So the top of her head is 172, so I'll make my top number 172. So my top number is 172. Now that I am set, we're going to tell the camera we're ready by hitting apply. Perfect. So now our camera is ready for us to do an acquisition. So once this populates, it's going to tell you to hit set and go. So we're going to hit enable set. And remember, as soon as you hit enable set, you release. If you hold enable, it'll stop the motion. So the camera's going to rotate to the lateral position for the lateral static of the skull, and then it'll move Rosie in. Okay, Rosie, the camera's going to come nice and close to your head, and the static will take about 5 minutes, and then we'll move into the whole body acquisition from head to toe. So make sure you talk to your patient as they're going into the camera, what they're going to experience. So remember, with statics, the camera does not bring the detector heads all the way in. You have to manipulate the detector heads. So make sure they are as close as possible. Obviously in the lateral view you will have pillows in the way. Okay, so now we're in position. We're as close as we can get to the patient. The patient's head is in the middle of the field of view. And then I would hit enable go to start pictures. And again, this static would probably take around 5 minutes to complete. At 500 to a million, 500,000 to a million counts. Okay, Rosie, so that picture is done. We're going to go into the whole body picture now. So for the whole body picture, we have her field of view set here. So then we would hit apply. I'm on the wrong one here. All right, so we'll hit apply down here again. You're telling your camera you're ready to go. You have your ROI set. And from here, we can hit set again, and it'll place Rosie in the right position. So it's going to bring the detector heads out, and then it's going to rotate the detector heads for us. Okay, Rosie, the detectors are going to rotate. This will be really close to your head, and it'll come nice and close, but it will not touch you. Again, the camera is very quiet, it doesn't make any noise, and the pictures will take about 22 minutes. So again, for the whole bodies, the detectors do come close on their own because of the light bar. So it'll come close until anything breaks the plane of that light bar. Okay, Rosie, we're gonna start now. Just hold nice and still for me, breathe normally. This will take about 22 minutes. Your head will be under the camera for the first 7 or 8 minutes. And then we would hit enable go, and then the pictures would start. And then over 22 minutes, the table will slowly pull the patient out of the detectors as the detector moves in the contour of the body. Once the images are done, we're gonna tell Rosie, okay, Rosie, we're all done. We're gonna get you out of the camera now. Again, enable, unload. Enable, unload. And then it's gonna bring the detector heads away from the patient and retract the patient table and bring her all the way down to the ground. And at that point, you'll help Rosie get up. She'll pack her things, put any of her belt or glasses, whatever she took off for the scan, right? And then we'll be all done with the whole body acquisition. So again, this is the whole body acquisition. And during that time, remember, for the last part of your rubric, the setup of acquisition is important. Obviously, it's already made for you on the camera, but I will ask you the energy of the radiopharmaceutical in the window of the energy peak. I will ask you the matrix for whatever statics or whole body images you are taking, and what the time per frame and the counts per frame may be, and then the timing of those images. And by timing, we mean how long after the injection are we taking them? For a 3-phase, it's immediate and delayed. For a whole body, it's gonna be delayed as well. So this is the end of the whole body acquisition, and then we will do a 3-phase.